So in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make the screenshot effect in Android. So first of all, let's begin by creating a new Android project. First of all, we will edit the XML file. We will be removing this text view. The first thing you have to do is change the root layout to frame layout. Now in this frame layout we will be needing two views. The first one will be a relative layout and the second one will be another frame layout which I will make in a while. Now add a button to this relative layout to trigger the screenshot effect. This button will be needing an ID, so we will set this ID to anything. Now center this button in the parent's layout. Now add a text to this button to take screenshot. Now we will be creating the second view, and other frame layout. This frame layout will act as the screenshot effect. Now set the ID of this frame layout. Once the ID is set, now we will set a background color to this frame layout. This background color will be the starting of the screenshot animation. Now you can set the background to anything, but I like to make it a dark gray color. Now initially this frame layout will be not visible to the user, so set its visibility to gone. Now we will move on to the Java file. First of all, we will declare the variables for the XML views in the XML file. We will be needing two variables. The first one will be for the button to trigger the screenshot effect, and the next one will be for the frame layout for the screenshot effect. Okay, so once the button has been declared, we will create a function called the initialize variables, in which we will be referencing these variables to the XML views in the XML file. Now once the function is created, we will initialize both these variables to their respective views in the XML file. Once the variables have been referenced, we will create a new function called the screenshot effect. In this function, what we will need is an animation to show the screenshot effect on the button press. Now we will create a new alpha animation with the name fade and initialize it to new alpha animation, and the passing parameters are 1 and 0. 1 meaning that it will be visible at the start, and 0 meaning it will be visible at the end. Now we will have to set a duration for this fade event. How long do you want this to last? So this duration is usually in millimeters, so 1000 means 1 second. So we will initialize it to 2000 meaning 2 seconds. You can alter this animation duration to your liking. Now we will set this animation on the start. What we will do is we will make the frame layout view visible so that it can be shown to the user. On animation end, we will make this same frame layout to gone, so that in the animation process what you will see is this view disappearing. Now we will set this animation to the frame layout by frame layout dot set animation, and we will pass fade in this animation. Now once this function has been created, we will call the initialize variables in the onCreate method, and then we will set the button's click listener. In the button's click listener, we will call the screenshot method. Running the project on Android Studio will look something like this. This functionality was demonstrated from the app Fake Chats. If you need me to demonstrate some other functionality from this app, let me know down in the comments below. The link to the app is given in the description below. Uploaded the files of this project in a GitHub repository. The link to the repository is given in the description below. Download the files and use them in your project. That's it for this project. If you liked it, please leave a like, share and subscribe. If you want me to teach you anything else, let me know down in the comment section below.